Hello everybody, once again, this is another episode of Sportscenter Wiffleball. We have so much information to bring your way with trade rumors involving Garrett Grage of the Buffalo Giants. Those trade rumors have ceased. But first, we have a new team formed in the MNWA, the Montrose Orioles. They will be led by team captain and former Mayhem player Ethan Fabel. The team roster consists of Ethan Fabel, rookie Chris Polzin, rookie Eli Etzel, and former Crusaders player Adam Hartung. This will also bring us to the trade rumors involving Garrett Grage of the Buffalo Giants. Right after this team was formed, a day later in fact, Garrett Grage was shipped over to Montrose Orioles, Giants receiving rookie Eli Etzel and cash for Garrett Grage. Now first of all, my first question for you is, what does this huge trade, the first trade in MNWA history, do for the Buffalo Giants, as well as the Montrose Orioles, and as well as the whole league in MNWA?
Well, it's going to help the Orioles bringing in an all-star player like Garrett Grage. He can do so many different things on this team to help them. As for the Giants, bringing over Eli Etzel, a rookie, it's going to be a little bit of a project getting him to be a productive player. As for the whole league, MNWA, I think it actually makes the league more competitive, especially in the Metro League with 3 solid teams now.
Okay, that sounds great. We actually caught up with former teammate of Garrett Grage, Zach Bussman, in the Giants locker room after a practice, and he had this to say about the trade.
Yeah, with Garrett out of the picture here for us, I think it actually opens up some doors. I like Eli. I like what he brings to the table. And I think it builds the league better. For Garrett, you've been my teammate for a while now. I just want to wish you good luck. And cheers to a good season.
Alright, now all of these talks will bring us into a new segment of SportsCenter Wiffleball that we call Fact or Fiction. I will read off statements, and my partner will have to tell you if the statement is fact or fiction. My first question for you is, based on a 22-game season, that's how long we think the MNWA season will go right now. So based on that 22 games, the Montrose Orioles will win more than 8 games in 2012. Fact or fiction?
That is fiction. Garrett Grage can only do so much. Also, Chris Polzin, the rookie, and Ethan Fabel, the former Mayhem player, both of them have shown me little to no ability hitting at the plate. Ethan Fabel struggled all year last year, and Chris Polzin struggles to make contact. Also, what I have noticed is a few chemistry problems. They need to get that worked out as well if they're going to have any chance to, be a competitive team.
Mm-hmm. You need teams to mesh together in order to win games. That's a big part of it.
And I think the other 2 teams in the Metro League have that going for them. So
Mariners and Giants.
Absolutely.
All right, question number 2. Garrett Grage will win League MVP in 2012 for the Montrose Orioles. Fact or fiction?
Fiction. Garrett Grage, you can't really win an MVP on a team that is subpar. They'll be improved, but I don't see them winning a title this year or really, getting close to the 500 mark. I think the favorite would have to be Devin Nelson over there with the A's. His team's going to compete for a championship for sure.
All right, when a team doesn't win, that kind of takes their players out of the MVP race. That's tough for Garrett Grage.
Well, obviously.
All right, my third and final question for you is, fact or fiction, now with Garrett Grage gone in Montrose, Andy Hartung will step in as the 3rd starter for the Buffalo Giants. Fact or fiction?
Fiction, no. Brandon Streifels is going to get the nod. 4-year veteran, actually 5-year veteran now, you could say. He's going to get the nod at least to start the season. He's shown much more control in his games. He's a leader out there. And Andy, he has actually struggled with control a little bit, some control problems with his pitches, especially his screwball. He's gotta zone it in a little bit.
He definitely has more pitches than Brandon, but his control of all those pitches needs some work.
He does. He's got a screwball, he's got a slider, he's got a drop. He even has a changeup that's developing. They've all got break, but you got to be able to throw strikes. Walks are a big issue.
All right, thank you very much. That'll end Fact or Fiction now, a new segment on SportsCenter Wiffleball. And that'll bring us to our final topic, very quick. Giants still in search of a field to play on in 2012. New talks involving new Giants player Eli Etzel. His yard may be a possibility for that field. We'll bring you more information when we find out more about that. This has been another episode of SportsCenter Wiffleball. Good night, guys.